Hello everyone, welcome back into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays Fallout New Vegas. I hope you guys are doing well as always. On yesterday's stream, we finished up the Old World Blues DLC. I fought a giant robot scorpion, I met Morbius, and I on-sided that jerk. I hate that DLC, I'm very glad it's over. I need to figure out how to get the hell out of the DLC, and then today we'll be starting up the Honest Hearts DLC. So, hope you guys are well. We have Mendacious and Meow early in the chat. How you guys doing? Mendacious to say Old World Blues was a silly place anyways. Kind of like Camelot in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Okay. Wait, I already did that. I should have my original spine. Oh, maybe it didn't save after I did that. That's probably what happened. Wait, that's not no auto dock.
You require some additional.
Forgot. Need to get my heart and spine back.
You require some additional.
Joe. Hey, that's the next welcome back. Doing pretty well on yourself.
One time, the biologic.
You require some additional.
The research station told me he dropped a mug down his processing chute. When
You require some additional.
I reached in, seated me.
You require some additional.
Alright, let's do a basic physical exam, get rid of any addictions or rads that I may have had, and then figure it out how to get the heck out of here. So they gave us an item, maybe it'll let us get out as well. What was it called? Although, I guess before I totally leave the DLC, I should loot things from my chest that I might want. Mendacious, you're trying to write sword in the Zelda font? Good luck with that. There are probably some Zelda fonts online that you could rip and take inspiration from with that. What it's worth. Oh, those are mine. Oh, what am I doing? We'll take Christine's silencer rifle to give to Veronica. Kind of don't care about the Elijah stuff. Although maybe the cowl will be cool. Holy crap, that weighs a lot. I think we needed these for something. I don't have a fully upgraded axe. That's funny. Oh, this one. I'm not sure what the difference is between the inversal axe and the normal one is. This weighs 8. That weighs 8. Stealth suit? I kind of don't want that. What was I supposed to do with the antenna? Guess we will never know. So everything else is a bonus. Critical hit weaken? Anyway, good enough. Ah. What do I need? Do I want the tarantula? Do I want to switch that around? Maybe not. How do I leave here?
Might I be of service?
Didn't they say it was a weapon? Oh, we did have the brain still. Lupa's brain plus, assuming Violet's brain. Violetta's. I guess, I don't know what those are for then. Moment of truth going to the balcony. Alright, so this is where we started the DLC. Wait, we have a quest. Wait, I already did that though. See ya.
It's producing an equal and I will unleash the incredible power of our atomic attacks. Such...
Oh God, yes. I believe I'm dead.
Leave the think tank. Damn it. Have another perk. I may as well do the extra thing. Wait, what required? Survival 100? Oh. Oh, because we have endurance up to 8 now? Or maybe I don't. Maybe I picked that last time, but because I didn't save it. Yeah, that must have been it.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty,
How do I skip?
became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Sync Central Intelligence Unit was impressed by the amount of
Skip.
exploration the courier had
Please.
undertaken. Facilities believed lost, destroyed,
Skip.
or ones that had simply gotten up and walked to new locations had been rediscovered by its intrepid new master. Internally, the artificial personality debated as to whether it referred the
Yeah, I'm
new
almost at
relevant
max
to the
level.
new,
Getting pretty
and
strong. Maybe
concluded
we'll
that the
fight
courier's
Goku soon
thorough
enough.
approach to research and investigation was admirable and worthy of its respect.
The Forbidden Zone continued to be, true to its name, forbidden. No more robo-scorpions were sighted in its canyons. Big Mountain became even emptier, devoid of Dr. Mobius's proclamations forecasting the destruction of anything that dared possess sentience. Still, it is said he lived on in the equations inscribed on the floor and walls of the Forbidden Zone dome. A cobweb tracery of symbols that told of 1,000 brilliant thoughts, now lost to time.
The Sync atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner.
I'm not the owner, I'm
Sync Central
leaving.
Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The Sync continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind-eye old Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence. It only made him more filled with the blues than before.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times,
exams, the computers analyzed the test subjects' movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with the lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final, shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy. They broadcast these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
I do kind of wish the game gave you a bit of a guidance in terms of which DLCs should be done in what order. Anyway. I'm almost leveled up. Okay. How the heck do we get out of here now? Anyway, Stella, Sandy, Mercy, welcome back in, you guys. How you doing? Find the missing modules for the light switches in the jukebox. Let's not do that at all. So I must not have saved it after dealing with all this. Big Mountain Transportal Ponder. I was afraid of that. Rest in peace, Boris. He won't be missed. I I guess the real travesty is that I ended up killing them anyway, but that was my fault for sure. Hey Mojave, how's it going? Go outside? No, you. It's snowy out there. Thank goodness we are finally done with that. Can't remove it from my inventory. I don't want this thing. I hate that place. Anyway. Let's go back to Good Springs, put some things away. The transportal ponder won't go away. Put away King Lear and the proton axes. Not going to use the sonic emitter anymore. You know what? I haven't pulled out the space helmet, have I? Probably tried to give it to whatever. Tried to give it to Christine before, did I not? Maybe I did not. It doesn't weigh anything, at least? Nah, but it's going to remind me of that DLC, and that's bad enough. Mercy, you say it's -4 degrees? You crazy?
What's up?
Yes, I believe Mercy is a Celsius user. Let's catch that merchant before they leave.
Hey there. Need anything?
Guess they have spiked knuckles, but... Alright, nothing really enticing.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Something like that. Wait, where'd you get these sporks from? I don't think I've seen a spork all game. Oh, yeah, we'll give her Christine's rifle. Because that's her girl. Oh, okay. She does have the outfit on. I was like, she got rid of the dress. No, she still has it. I gave her the suit.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
And I didn't take away the helmet. Oh my god, I can't read. Yeah, she does not wear that.
Ooh, got something good for me?
Let's give her the
Is it a
scarecrow
dress?
mask. Huh. That kind of works. I mean, it's hideous.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
But it works. Combat. There we go. Gotta learn to let go. Uh-huh. So what you're saying is if I go back through the other DLC, we could drop this?
Nelson will serve as
Right, we'll go back to Good Springs, stash our things.
example.
Then I'll try to head to the Honest Hearts DLC. Mojave, you really hate Dead Money? I don't hate Dead Money. To me, it was just okay. It wasn't bad. It had some less great parts. I thought this used to say GRA after it. Maybe not, just the plus. I think we're good there. I want to wear Dean's tuxedo because it's dapper. Actually, maybe I should because we have a dating sim or something. Why am I still so heavy? Oh, because I got the cave fungi, did I not? Is this under miscellaneous? Cartons of cigarettes we could sell. Oops. Cool. There it is. Mutant. That's what it is. Okay. Think we're good. We'll go sell our cigarettes. Maybe I should carry a proton axe with me to sell in the DLC or something. I guess I could just sell it here if I really wanted. Here.
Thanks.
See you. Stella, it's -7 where you are. That's way warmer than it was this morning. I mean, it was 70 there today. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius. It's like, what, 30? I don't know. Maybe not 30. Probably like 28. I don't know. Probably not going to be needing the services of the Paladin Toaster like I had. So I'll just go ahead and repair this now. Pull out good old Grease Lightning, and then travel up. I think it was Charleston Cave. It was somewhere around here. Remnant Bunker? I think this is it. Or not. Here's some sort of passphrase that needs to be entered in order to open the nearby door. Let me in! So I haven't met the Enclave here, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Oh, it's Lone Wolf Radio, isn't it? No. Actually...
Hey, it's Mr. New Vegas.
No, it's not.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a Pip-Boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan...
Haven't we met that dude? Classic. Alright, I've been demonetized already. Or is it that way? It would be this way, wouldn't it? I know what you're talking about. There's like 4 people in like a little cave. I know I'm not going toward it right now, but I'm just trying to remember if... No, this dude isn't here. He's over on the east. The one going up to, Nellis. If that was Jed or not. Oops.
Hey there. That was pretty incredible.
Oh, George. Okay. Let's pull out the quest thingy and then... the Divine. No. Oh, wait. I've talked to him? Northern Passage. For some reason, I thought it was on the west. Maybe because as I was coming up toward Nellis, this was on the left, and I just associate left with west. Yeah, this is where I wanted to be. Wait, I need less than 75? Nanny? Huh! Toyukota! Shipping crate. Watch me put the shovel away, and I actually need it. I am not going to get rid of this spacesuit. Tain't no way, because that's my rad resistance. Because, you know, we'll never ever be able to cleanse it. It just will not be possible. Alright, I guess I gotta start putting away things that I never use like this. What is the blood pack for? Don't need spore plant pods. Could get rid of one stealth boy, but it's good to have 2, right? Stella! We found you. Okay. Jed Masterson, Happy Trails, Caravan Guards. Ricky. Gotta save it again.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
I don't remember what you said before. What was that like to grow up in New Reno?
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Tell me about Caliente.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermal power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
The 80s a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
What do you know about White Legs?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
I zoned out.
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the...
Alright, White Legs destroy bridges or something.
Catch you another time, then.
Mark my words, won't be long before the Legion and NCR butt heads over Hoover Dam.
Butt heads. Ricky.
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been a psycho addict? Ooh, looks like you're traveling light. Carry some items and it'll make it worth your while. Alright, what's up, addict?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
How much you got stashed away if you run out on the trail? Withdrawal's not pleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
I can sell you a dose of Fixer, but it won't be cheap. Yeah, leave now before the withdrawal hits you out on the trail. No psycho for miles. Got something to sell, but it won't come cheap. Hey, Mal, welcome back in. Not sure what I should do here. Because if I say leave now, I don't know if he's going to go on his own and get killed like an idiot. But anyway, go now.
Fine. You win, asshole. Enjoy leading the expedition into a fucking ambush. Hope you all die. Fuck off, okay?
That's pleasant.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Something on your mind?
Bye. Guess I could have sold him some Fixer. Wasn't trying to price gouge him. I don't even know if I have Fixer on me right now, to be honest. The urge to autosave. To Zion Valley. Wait, do I not need these dudes? Let's go ahead and talk to Jedediah Springfield.
Damn good thing you came along. Now that Ricky skedaddled, yours is the only Pip-Boy we got.
Is that, sarcasm? Wanna play some Caravan? Haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Warlords, how dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it.
Lame.
I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Tell me about the Raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Uh-huh. Alright, I've got other questions.
Shoot.
Tell me about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Who's Joshua Graham? Like, wouldn't it have just made more sense to not say that name at all? You're heading to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the New Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
Of course, maps have all been destroyed, I guess. Alright, what's up with the Happy Trails?
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Sounds like you ain't in the best financial shape.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
Why can't you get to Salt Lake?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Know anything about that religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
More mans? You don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Don't shave the happy trail. I mean, wait, what?
Shoot.
That's all.
Yeah, reckon you will.
That Mr. House who lorded over the strip is dead. Good riddance, I say.
A little bit nervous to quick save after getting rid of Ricky Bobby. You need to travel the happy trails. Okay.
Are you here to jar at me a while longer? You sure you want to be here?
Wait, what?
Lafferty's not. Are you here to jar at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
Wait, what was the McLafferty thing?
Are you here to jar?
What you said?
Are you here to jar at me?
Is this the group of NPCs that made people convert? You heard about it? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe there's supposed to be more men and it was supposed to be multiple husbands? Maybe. Mormons in Utah? Fake. No, this is SLC Punk, right?
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more.
Aw. Alright, Veronica. Let's talk.
What's up?
You've seen the world. You are a nice lady, but it's time for us to part ways.
Why does everyone always say that?
We'll meet up at the Lucky 38. Why would we do that? Just think we should.
Okay, then I guess I'll be back at the 188. Maybe digging in some dirt for scrap metal or something.
Sounds like such a little kid.
Are you here to jar at me?
Alright, let's jaw.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Relax. I've humped this load across the Mojave on my own 2 feet long enough. I think I can handle it.
All right. I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though, and I'll leave your ass. After we take everything useful you crammed in your pack.
Word. Alright, he's a real traveler. Let's go.
You sure about that this time?
Brother, you just asked me.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
Fallout New Vegas. Honest hearts.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders.
Right, the voice being in the right channel is annoying. I need it to be equalized.
But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham.
Oh, that nerd.
Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the Burned Man walking the wastes.
We've heard about the Burned Man.
Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
When we remembered Zion, arrive at Zion.
Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with
That's gonna break.
old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Alright, so we're about to get Nibelheim Mountain. Doing the Graham stuff. The Graham Canyon. That's great. Mal, you heard about how Fallout has NPC with the dialogue so compelling that some people in real life join the religion? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know too much about it. Joshua Sawyer has talked about he would write this one different now. The Burned Man is mentioned like maybe twice in Caesar's camp. We saw it on a billboard. That's what I remember it from. Yeah. It was by the courier thing, I think. It was either there or in the Sierra Madre that I remember seeing it last.
Leave me be. Busy.
Turns out the NCR's top ranger was a traitor.
Hold on
if the
now.
Legion can turn a man like Hanlon, what chance has the NCR got?
God damn it, ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
She didn't explode. It's a lie.
Holy hell! Stay low, people! Stay low!
Who are they shooting?
No! Don't you die on me, woman!
No, we want to redo. Also, where the hell is the rest of my caps? You told me it was 25 a day, and you only gave me 50. You cheapskate. You swindler. Dark Datura. Fire resistance. I'm sorry, Stella. I didn't save you. Zoink, Scoob. I didn't save the Carabineers. Oh, I guess we're done with this DLC. It's time to go back. Oh wait, but I can't go back the way I came, I see. Very sneaky, devs. Was there anything else worth looting? Probably not. I am a little bit curious if I can save everybody, or some people. Kind of have a feeling the game wouldn't let me. Without a map or a guide, you have no hope of finding your way back to the Mojave. Lame. Hey, let's bring this dude with the Pip-Boy because he has a map on his arm. You need a map to go back. Of course. Honest heart, as I might realize, is centered around the Legion. Seems that way. Are they really obsessed with the past? They just have a democracy? Caesar's way more obsessed with how hard he tried copying Rome. Stella, your flights aren't for another 8 hours. You'll stay? Okay. One of these days, Stella. Straight to the moon. But was her name Stella in the Archie Arbuncle show? If Graham can do it, we can do it too. It's gonna break. Well, in a way they kind of did get me because I was anticipating this to break on us, to break us up. Dacherana. Restore limb condition, unarmed damage +3. That dude's a tanky son of a gun. What the hell? Oh, it's yellow.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Stella, you ready to go home? Weeks been way too long. I bet. How you've been holding up? Civilized lands? What do you mean?
I mean the lands beyond the valley. The place where the cities never fell. Where people don't live in tribes and forage just to survive. Joshua keeps saying it isn't paradise out there. But how can it not be, compared to this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Joshua will want to know about you. Please, go to our camp on the Eastern Virgin. Tell him how you came to be here.
I'd be surprised at how many people shoot follow Shock on accident thinking he's an enemy. Actually, I don't think I would. Because I was just trying to light this dude up. I'm like, oh man, this guy's tanky. Maybe his AI is broken. Because sometimes, like, that's what happens when you're shooting at enemies that are a decent distance away. They just kind of walk around strangely. It didn't help that I was crouched. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm in caution mode and he hasn't spotted me. Go away.
La, I meant no offense. If you won't talk to me, talk to Joshua Graham. He's at our camp on the Eastern Virgin.
I don't want to do that. I don't give a crap about no former Legion commander. For me, the Legion is on site. Maybe he feels same or similarly. Then maybe he shouldn't have gone in with slavers to begin with. Hollow Log? Ah, of course, the sequel to Hollow Knight. Stella, you're fine. You had visitation Friday. Had way too many randos swooping in with hugs, though. Too many randos? What do you mean? Were people just, like, trying to get food or something? Or were they just, like, extended family? Friends? Extended friends of the family? Friends of the extended family? God. In many ways, I'm glad to be a dude because I can tell people, no, I'm not going to hug you. And if they get butthurt, I could just be a dude about it and be like, I don't care. And it'll piss people off, but they won't be like actually butthurt about it. Oh, your mom is important in the medical field there? Oh, I see. Okay. So that's why there's so many randos. Ton of people she worked with. I understand. That don't sound like my problem. It's Yao Guai! Actually, that seemed way too fast to be one. We haven't seen any yet, surprisingly enough. But I guess I've also just kind of always been a person that didn't really care too much about what other people thought. Aw, it was the Ao Guai cub. Why is it all green? Funeral had way less of it. That tends to be the case. Visitations tend to be a bit more public facing, whereas funerals can be a bit more private. Oh Lord, it's coming! The spine. Wait, why does it only have one head? No! We'll never get that now. Wait, I guess we're free now, huh? I don't need to follow the stupid road. We found a crashed Galnica. We should visit that. What's all this food gonna do you up here? Alright, so we have a camp over there. Where'd the Galnica go? It's over there. Seems about right. Zion's pretty. At first, I'm not gonna lie, this place totally reminded me of Wile E. Coyote and Looney Tunes because of just how like orange and goofily shaped a lot of the rocks were and low poly. I forgot to get the Yao Guai. Unless it fell right over here. Which it might have. It's all mean and green. Damn. It's pretty good. Damn, dude, he's pretty good. Mao, you're sore? Why is that? This is why I thought the Chalkman is a quest failed rite of passage. Oh well. Quest failed, Bighorners of the Eastern. Virgin? wait, what? Chaos in Zion. Did the game just call me a virgin? Old Rockville Bridge? Oh, this is discovered. Going uphill carrying heavy bags don't make you tired, they just make you sore the next day. It's a basilisk! Oh man, this isn't even a green gecko. Guess that was the noise I made. Saw something. I don't like the delayed snapping of that plant as I pick it up. Anyway. It was the Virgin River? Oh, okay. Don't kill the dead horses? We could kick a dead horse. I don't think you can kill a dead horse. I thought they showed up as red on my thing, so... They seemed hostile. They were coming right for me. Wait, where? Wait. This isn't it. This certainly could not be it. Oh. Okay, so the map is smaller than I thought. Grip to those guys, you guess? Yep. It happens. Friendly fire. Ah! Hey, what the hell is this? What the? Oh. Okay. There's the ghost of Gecko Hides previous. Ooh, a firefight. Wait, he's pissed off now? Oh. Whoa. They have weapons. Where'd that other one go? See, this is partially why I wanted to avoid things like that. Okay, where'd they go? Uh-huh. Seen any Deathclaws yet? Not in this area, no. In the game, yes, I've seen plenty. But I don't think that's what you were asking. We've seen a Yao Guai end cub. Dead horse's stalker armor? Potato. Oh, I did vaporize a dead horse, huh? Perhaps. Maybe it was them. No, I didn't do this to this dude. Silver Sting? War Club throwing spear? Why are they using spears when they could just be using lasers instead, right? Pretty sure lasers fall off trees. Or lasers fall out of trees. Oh. Step to me. Alright, Mao, you have a good night. Get rest. So you're not as sore. The muscles that link the neck to the shoulders, you aren't in a good shape right now? That link the neck to the shoulders, like your traps? No. Why am I blanking on what it's called now? Anyway. Hey Ishi, how's it going? This is Honest Hearts. I just started it. Where is my crashed aeroplane? It is beyond the tower of radios. Should be like up there, right? There's no way that's actually the airplane, right? Oh, maybe it is. Huh. Okay. How did I go so far away from it? North Fork Bridge. This feels like the place that I just came from. Somehow. Oh man. General store. This is a lie. This gets me nowhere where I need to go. This is gonna be booby-trapped. I knew it. Oh, a snow globe. 2,000 bottle caps. May as well take the pistol. This doesn't weigh anything for some reason. Vil Scout lunchbox? It's weightless, so it's a quest item. Roman, Woman. Sneak. Stern. Shipping error. From Horace Applebaum to Mandy Patrice. Hi Mandy, this is Horace Applebaum out at the Zion General Store. I placed an order 3 weeks ago for the Deluxe Mountain Man all-in-one survival kits. You know, the ones that come with a compass? A pair of walkie-talkies and a full first aid kit? I'm writing to you because as of today, June 15th, 2077, I still haven't received the shipment. I'm fresh out of the kits here, and with the summer tour season picking up, I really need the new ones as soon as possible. Thanks, Horace. Bus tour? From Horace to Alan Mitchum. Dear Scoutmaster Mitchum, thanks for following up. You'll be happy to know that the little Scout lunchboxes you ordered have arrived. You can pick them up from the General Store when you arrive in Zion. The General Store is open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till nightfall. We look forward to seeing you and your Scouts at Independence Day. All the best, Horace Applebaum. Shipping problems again. Hey, Katie, welcome back in. From Horace to Mandy. Mandy, who the hell is running this shipping company? I just received 3 crates of Dinky the Dinosaur TM officially licensed Dino Action dolls. These things are supposed to go to some tourist trap in Nevada. How'd the hell they get here? Manny, what the hell can I do with this stuff? Maybe if we file off the dinky trademarking, we can turn them around as kitty souvenirs and make a few bucks, but I'm still looking at a major loss here. Whatever's going on in your shipping department, take care of it or I'll find somebody else to handle my orders, I swear to God. Yours, Horace. P.S. I still haven't received that order of survival gear I requested last month. You know, things I can actually sell to people. Let me reread that first thing. Alright, just about the survival kits. Okay. It's a lunchbox. No, I can't do anything with it. Okay. Oh, I can pick it up. So I'm assuming the Little Scout lunch boxes are collectibles of some sort then? If they're weightless like that. The Zion mantises are human-sized. Maybe humans in Fallout New Vegas are mantis-sized. The cars do seem awfully big. For real though, like, I feel mantis or human-sized mantises would be an absolute terror if they were to exist in real life. What I did to that gecko, that wasn't terror at all. Patriarch's Campground. Doe, I wasn't trying to pick up that silly camera. Oh, if that's a calf, I'm assuming the adult back there is the hostile entity. Can't rest on this? It's a campfire. You think mantises would suffocate to death if they're human-sized? Maybe. The exoskeletons definitely wouldn't be able to handle it, huh? But if they could... Alright, so this plan did not work. Don't insects have a piss poor respiratory system? I actually don't really know too much about insects like that. Morning Glory Cave. Flowers! Cave fungus. They're gonna try to PD Piranha us. The hell's that? Huh. The reason they're so small is because the O2 content of the air isn't high enough. Millions of years ago is when it was higher, insects were much larger, like multi-foot long dragonflies. Zoinks. And from my understanding, wasn't one of the reasons that the dinosaurs were so gigantic is because we had more nitrogen in the air, and so the plants were essentially more nutritious. And thus, the dinosaurs were able to grow to obscene lengths, heights, widths, sizes. That's the word. Screw bugs. Lawn chair. Year 2108. 10 sets of tracks half-mile northeast of canyon entrance, barefoot. Saw them through scope. Corpses walking around, finally gone crazy. Dementia maybe. I'm not crazy, they're real. God damn it, they're real. Rushed me the moment they saw me, snarling like animals. They look like corpses, but don't smell rotted. I'll be putting them out of their misery, doing for them what I could never do for myself. September 3rd, the last of them, all gone. Hey, New Vegas Gremlin, welcome back in. Assuming this dude ran into the ghouls. February 5th, happy birthday to me, you old useless dinosaur. Happy birthday to me. Happy 60th. What do you get a man who has everything? Bottle of whiskey and a 12-gauge slug through the roof of the mouth. Woo! Come now, what do I have to do? Blah, 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 blah. Goodbye, Zion. February 6th. Didn't do it. Coward as usual. Maybe 2 bottles next year. 21-23, so it'll be 70 this time. April 25th. 24 of them. Half boys, half girls. Youngest is 8 maybe. Oldest is 13, 14. Dirty and scrawny. Been on foot a long time. Children's crusade. Struck camp on nearly the same spot as Los Mexicanos. 30 years and a lifetime ago. Spent 2 nights listening to them. English, literate. One of them reads stories while the little ones fall asleep. They escaped someplace they called a school, but can't figure out where it was. When they want a little one to behave, they tell him to stop, or the principal will get you. Principal better not show up or I'll blow his head off. I could still shoot straight. More oxygen, greater heat, and so on. It was a team effort. Makes sense. There were small dinos too. Actual velociraptors were chicken-sized. Yeah, that is true. Like the ones that are kind of depicted in Jurassic Park we didn't have any records of anything like that existing at the time, but apparently there's like a Utah raptor that was that large, I think. The fuels when the velociraptors you knew were just big old chickens. Look at all those chickens. Sir. Oh yeah, Meow, that's true. I forgot about that. The Toronto Raptors, aren't they like big enough that they could even slam dunk a basketball if they wanted to? Did I just step on 2 bear traps? Better rearm them. I'm a tough guy. Have your own limbs become crippled? Oh, may as well read that. Repeatedly breaking bones has led them to become stronger somehow. That's actually kind of a thing. Not necessarily from breaking them, but the more impacts your bones take, they can become denser over time. Wow. Glad to be able to walk out of that. So that might be it for this cave. Unless... Here I was thinking I was slick. Jumping up there. But apparently it didn't matter. Alright, so we're out of the Asagao cave. Alright, ask next, you have a good night. I got you with that one? Well, I mean, you set me up for it, so... Does Utah have any sports team named the Utah Raptors? Because that's a big miss if not. New Vegas Gremlin, you made it to Consort or Dawn. Any tips? Unfortunately, it's one of those things where you either just get good and wear sunglasses while trying it, or you kind of cheese the boss and resort to tactics to whittle away his HP with a bit of help from your friends. Stella, you got a used copy of Brotherhood of the Wolf? Nice. I wanted to do a movie night with Brotherhood of the Wolf a long while back, but I didn't pull through. If you figure out how to get it to work, you could possibly stream it. That'd be pretty cool. We could do like a community night or something. Don't use the summonses. Oh, you mean like the actual like little NPCs? Yeah, that's actually an unironically good tip, because the summons increase Consort's HP, and it doesn't really feel like they do that amount of damage to him to make it worthwhile sometimes. Although depending on your strat, having the summons can be kind of worthwhile. Like, the first time I beat Consort Radon, I definitely relied on using Rot and stuff. And so just having that little bit of extra time for him to get distracted, for me to cast Rot Breath, was enough to be worthwhile. And I guess my only other real big tip for Radon would be just suck it up and rely on light rolling. Don't even bother trying to medium or heavy roll against him. Unless you're going to go the full heavy route and tank and trade with like endure and stuff. But if you're already doing endure type cheesing, you could probably get Radon down without much help. It's the green gecko! Oh, hell no. We're about to get Yoshi'd. Give me that hide. You don't even have a green gecko hide? I leveled up. Man. Alright, I think we're running out of skill points, aren't we? We did it! We beat the game. With 3 levels to spare. Why did I pick all these up? Lucky I didn't fall through. Stelly also got Metal Gear Solid 2 for $10. Nice. Nudo. Now a cup of Nudo sounds kind of good. Definitely not hungry enough for it though. Whoops. .45 auto pistol? Black coffee? Don't believe we've gotten any coffee in this game. Contaminated medical supply kit. This medical supply kit is mostly intact, but several of the sterile bandages have been broken open and the disinfectant bottle is leaking. What's it mean by activate? Weird. I guess I already got one of them, huh? Guess that's it here. He's puking! It's got that Wyvern Path of Exile 2 oil barrage attack. Green gecko hide. We finally did it. Now I need me some turpentine. Still don't know what these hands are about. Sometimes they lead to locations with mantises. That's about all I've got. Let's wait until it's daylight so I can see where the hell I'm going. Alright, so our crashed airship is that way. Will the game even let me get there? Well, I almost missed this. What? Huh? How did I get hurt? I don't think it was the cattle prod that did it. No. We did it. So where am I on the map? This is looking kind of bad for getting on top of the thing. Because this looks like the edge of the world, essentially. That's what I get. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get where I want. Surely nothing can go wrong doing this. It's a boat. Bark scorpion poison gland? You. So the water's fresh. It's good. Can these things even turn around? Where's the carrier? I knew it. Beast. Oh, you think you're a beast? I'll show you who the beast is. Get out of here. Spore carrier sap. Anti-venom? It's gonna be funny when I can't actually find a way to get to that aircraft, despite all my efforts. Apocalypse ain't got nothing? What? So it's gotta be like directly beneath me, huh? I don't have my incinerator anymore. I'm assuming that has to be a runt because that looks tiny, tiny. Speaking of Spore, I saw a game a week or two ago, like a trailer, that kind of looked like it was supposed to be the creature crater type thing from Spore inspired. It didn't look that great, to be honest. But I've been saying for a long time now, I'm surprised we haven't had a game that tried to do something similar. And here we are. What is this? Nothing. So going up there and to the left did not matter like I thought. There were no points of interest. Pinterest. Random graffiti. Is this like an animal pen? Nothing really worth this. Alright, so pretty much exactly like I thought. Let's see if I can't get another point of interest around here, and then I might warp back. More trees in this area of the game. Veneros. Getting wet shoes. I think she's seen me. Waking Cloud. Why does she have the Ymir thing on? Quest failed, a family affair. They rolled up on me saying things like found them. Where'd the other one go? Think I really goofed this DLC up, huh? What? Where'd the Ymir girl go? There she is. Oh, what is that? Huh? What is this arm? Give me your arm. What are you doing, Daniel? Damn, Daniel. Huh. I'm going in a direction most people wouldn't go for the DLC, yeah. What I meant about screwing up the DLC is, well, I picked a steady instead of stim packs. Whoops. I think I screwed up by accidentally killing those dead horse things, and then, yeah, I don't think, the devs wanted me to just have to defend myself against these crazed lunatics. Alright, where is my treasure behind this waterfall? What the hell? We used to have proper games. What's up, my guy? Or gal?
Menokade Partu Esti.
Don't do that. Why can't I take the Yao Guai hands? Hot Birds Cave.
Estino Oladu Nane. Estino Luchu Mela.
Crossroad Cavern. Surely tain't nothing bad can be in here. It's too colorful for that. Brother! White legs. Oh, we don't care about them. You don't think you predicted a kill 'em all Honest Hearts run? You don't think that you could have predicted it? No, there's more people left. Mantis Gauntlet. I didn't kill them all. No. Not yet, anyway. What's on this lunchbox? Oh, opinion nuts. I thought they were like bugs or something. I didn't predict it either, to be honest. Why do they speak Spanish with a Japanese accent? Because Japanese speakers find Spanish easier to speak than English, and a lot like to opt into learning Spanish instead. It'd be cool if you had the option to pacify people after you've paralyzed them or something. Or crippled them. Coyote Den Mother. Huh. This isn't where I came from. Or is it? I have no idea. Wait, what is this? Glass Chime Cave. Macaroni cheese.
Hago.
Hagu. Grease lightning. Let's repair that. Pushy. Let's go ahead and repair this. The tribes in the area are descended from random groups that survived the war, some who were tourists and their languages are mixed as a result. Ah, okay. Japanese tourists.
You can know.
They are you. I should probably stop picking up all the daturas and crap. Don't think it helps. This is my steady addiction. Trail mix. Am I stepping in poison or something? No. Maybe I am poisoned. Oh, I am. Okay. Katie, you were just rage baiting with the previous comment. You didn't think there was an actual reason. That's what you get. Yeah, I figured you were trolling, so I gave a bit of a trolly response as well. But then Stella hits us with the lore. So is that it for this cave? Or these sets of caves? Can't even sleep here. Shake my head, my head. The dead horses speak a mix of Navajo, German, and English, and the white legs mix English, Spanish, and Shoshone. Interesting. He isn't angry. Is that where I came from or no?
Oladu Nane.
Holadu yourself. But I'm not your Nane. It's raining here. I wonder if it always rains here, or if there's actually weather in this DLC. Half Mouse Cave. Huh? Is it beneath me? Above me? Do I need a fast travel? That's not letting me go up here. Well, I either drop down or find another way up.
Katubio, Nayu.
How do I get that sweet, sick-ass claw? I almost tried to kill them to help her. Thought she was being accosted. Which honestly probably would have not worked out well for me because the resulting explosion would probably hurt her as well. Am I even supposed to be able to get up here? Maybe not. Maybe I am. Maybe not. It was all just set dressing.
Oladu Nane.
Oladu. Wait, am I stuck here now? I was gonna say there's no way. Ah, Half Mouse Cave. Go figure. Hi.
Oladu Sagasi. Katubiu Nayu.
It's a cool necklace you got there, bro.
Katubio, Nayu.
Katubiu Nayu. Katubiu Nayu.
I'm jealous of your guys' claws. Poor guy. He was just trying to eat some chow.
Oladu Sagasi.
Oladu Nane.
Oh, this is where I first came in. I didn't go to Whitebird's Cave. I think I went to this one. Crossroad Cavern. Okay, well, let's check out Whitebird.
Aikatu.
Brother, you don't want to do this. No, please don't. Am I still in combat or no? Kinda. I was about to say, did he just hurt himself? Jumping down like that? That dude keeps running from me. So that's where we wound up. Uh-oh. Who is this? Why'd they being such a jerk? It's probably because that's where I killed the other lady. I think. The lady that wouldn't let me loot her. It's gonna be really awkward when I find a translator for these people. Hey, Without Horns, welcome back in. Am I feeling better after getting out of Old World Blues? A little bit. Now I'm in like Looney Tune World. And I've inadvertently become a murder hobo again. So I'm feeling a little bit panicky, like maybe I've made some mistakes. Stone Bones Cave. Because you have to have stone bones to make it through this cave. I've already failed like 4 quests, so got that going for me. And the funny thing about beating Old World Blues was I forgot to save the game last night. So I actually had to beat it over again. And I ended up murdering the think tank. You're saying I stopped being a murder hobo at some point? Yesterday when I didn't murder the think tank. And then today I murdered the think tank, so no. You never stop. Hey, Undead 4500, nice to see you again. Ooh. Oh. Primer large pistol. Oh, there we go. So I'll need turpentines for the gecko thingy, which I don't think we make that here. Big Book of Science. We don't even need that anymore. We've maxed out our skills. Hopefully I'll still get to have a talk with the main NPC of this DLC. Who knows? Maybe I've accidentally killed him already. It wasn't Josh Graham, though. Effers killed all the men. I think they would have taken the women alive, but Marie and Selena opened fire, and some of the others went for their guns, so they shot them down and some of their kids with them. I could have warned them. Elena and Carmen and 5 children still alive, being kept in a pen. There are more than 100 of these jerks in blue suits. Every suit says 22 on the back. Why? Armed to the teeth with submachine guns, pistols, estimate 60% male. Everyone seems to follow the dark-haired guy, but can't get close enough to tell. Jerks are disciplined. Patrols, sentries, they mean business. Say I go in at night and get the women and children out. Where to next? But I have to get them out. Have to. February 13th. Recon during night. We'll organize sentries along most approaches, but stream not covered. Are they sick? Lots of coughing fits. Tuberculosis. Women and children still in pen. We'll try to infiltrate by stream tomorrow night. February 14th. They ate them. February 19th. Ambushed along Riverside Trail. 6 males killed. Heard their coughing a mile away. Used their grenades to booby-trap bodies. Kept half. Secured 6 SMGs, 500 rounds, 10mm. 6 frags. February 20th. Ambush along Riverside Trail. 2 males died checking bodies. Killed 2 more with rifle. Shot 1 through calf and let jerk crawl off to spread message. Coughed like I'd shot him through the lungs. February 23rd. Ambushed half mile east of Coal Pits Wash. 8 males half mile east of Coal Pits Wash. 8 males killed. Ambush in the nail. In the narrows. God, I can't read. Hold on. "24 confirmed kills in 10 days equals at least a third of their combat force. Not bad for an old man." Oh, I wonder if this is the same dude. Did I start punching when I found natives, assuming they were raiders? Kinda, yeah. I shot some dead horses from a distance and went downhill from there, as Stella says. I did try to immediately murk the chalk man guy, but he was very smartly invulnerable to my laser rifle. Patrol was small, 3 men screaming woke me. Leaving at once. No other patrols in the area, but they'll be searching narrows for these 3. Taking as much food as I can drag with me and heading to the cave south. I wonder if this is... No, I feel like Graham would be older. Desert Ranger combat armor? Helmet. Coffee int +6? I didn't notice that. That is a choice. Holy crap. I feel like that has to be some kind of dev joke. Damn, the Desert Ranger drip looks pretty cool. Too bad I can't see my face. Do we have a bench? Not exactly. Oh, we do have benches. I meant like the sittable kind. Alright, time to start fixing things, I guess. Don't want to break the park ranger hat just yet, at least if I can help it. Wait, I can't use the riot shotgun for the sawed-off? That feels like a bit of an oversight. Anyway, enough inventory management with that. Undead, you need some coffee. You're becoming a good coffee vampire? Why do you say that? Just downing it all the time? Oh no. Two ways. Both booby trapped. This is a hell of a lot of traps. I guess that dude was worried about getting murked by those guys. These are 4. Zion Canyon. Let's see this. Stone Bones Cave. Hmm. Yeah, it seems like coming in from this side would have been really annoying. Because I wouldn't have seen that thing, I guess. Duh, I didn't really need the pot. Thought there was like gonna be a bomb under it. That doesn't seem sketchy at all. That doesn't seem sketchy at all. Hey, got the log that I was looking for. That's pretty cool. Okay. Too bad it's a medium. Maybe Maybe I'll keep the helmet on, though. Wait, what did I just throw away? My hat. Good enough. Is this like a distillery? Should I shoot it? Meow, you've got a trade set up with BFUR? Bofer, Bomber? He's like the sticker trade king in your world, so you're excited, trying to go all out for this one? What are you gonna do for that? Because you said you didn't spend much time on the sword one? Because you're focusing on stickers? Ooh, a laser rifle. Maybe I should go on that other pass. I guess I could have just walked out and fast traveled. They're all facing, like, I don't know. Man, that's kind of what I thought. Whitebird got me in trouble. Where did I go in from? Okay, so that didn't matter. This is where we just started. Oh, that's glass chime. Okay. Crossroads. And this is Whitebird, I believe. Wait, I need to talk to? This guy? No.
Oladu Sagasi.
It's gotta be beneath me. What the? Beefer does a little Kyle character, just making a ton of stickers, threw in a bunch of them cool places like comic and record shops too, strange wine labels, etc. Zion Cannon map. Leave Zion and return to the Mojave Wasteland.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved.
What the hell?
The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
With Daniel dead, the Whitelegs soon overran Zion and drove the Sorrows and dead horses from the valley. The Whitelegs plundered all of the pre-war buildings the Sorrows had marked off limits. Their squalor an affront to Zion's natural beauty. By year's end, little trace remained that the Sorrows had ever made the valley their home.
Already weakened by several seasons of bad trading, the Happy Trails Caravan Company was devastated by the failure of its expedition. The New Canaanites never re-established ties with the caravan. Their experiences with outsiders near the Great Salt Lake and in Zion had been far too negative. Within 6 months, the Happy Trails Caravan Company was bankrupted and dissolved.
In the shadow of Daniel's death, those Sorrows who survived the assault on Zion Valley mourned his loss, as was their custom. Word of Daniel's passing reached the New Canaanites several weeks later. They prayed that their brother would be well received by their lord.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
That's one way to speedrun a DLC. Hey, we're back in the valley. Maybe I should probably redo this DLC, huh? Let's see if I can... Oh no. I was kind of afraid that I didn't make... Oh, wait, no, this is before we went into the stupid DLC. Which honestly wouldn't really bother me that much to go back that far. Should have made a real save before I goofed it, I guess. 10 out of 9 DLC, wish it was longer. That is one way to speedrun a DLC, huh? I have no idea what that all was about. Like, sure, I didn't care about what Chalk Zone Man had to say, but, didn't mean for it to end like that. Don't even know who Daniel was. Anyway, let's just do this. So that way I could also get rid of the white legs, I guess, because they annoy me. I stole the thing. I may as well make a real save now. Because I've already screwed up. I hated the last DLC, so I might have done this subconsciously to save myself the headache. But we didn't have, like, cartoon robots yelling at us this entire DLC. This was cartoonish in its environment, but, not with its characters. Let's just zoom out. I don't even know where. So I really screwed this up, huh? Dead horses camp. Feel like we don't need to go beating dead horses. Where is the radio tower? It was like over here, right?
Hey, we. Here.
See, we're friends. You don't need to do that. Even the gecko. Stop blocking me. That's cheating. And you.
No! Nick me!
Yeah, I really screwed this DLC up, huh? Screw it. Let's just load before the terrible DLC. Man, I don't know. Because now I just realized I'm going to have to do all this inventory management. I do want to, like, give this the time of day, but I'm also kind of eager to move on. Since we didn't really learn about the mystery of Josh Graham. That is kind of always the charm of a Bethesda game. You could break it and then go back to play it later. Hey, Chadwick, how's it going? I speedran a new DLC today. I've already beaten it, in a way. I've caused chaos in the Zion, whatever that means. What do you guys think, chat? Should I, like, redo this DLC and actually do it? Or does it not really matter? Certainly going to have a very warped perception of this one if I don't. Can't even say if I like the DLC or dislike it just because it kind of just happened. Did I kill a plot integral NPC? Yeah, just be myself. Well, in that case, meow, we did lose the Caravaneers, so what do I care here now? Let's get some more input. I don't know how important Josh Graham is or anything like that. But the dude's like, don't bring up Josh Graham. I'm like, okay, I won't. And he's like, oh, by the way, here's the entire history of Josh Graham. I'm like, bro, if you don't want me to bring him up, why do you keep bringing him up? Follow my heart? Is this a honest hearts pun? Well, you see, my heart is wavering. My choice, boy, you murder hoboed your way around the entire main game? That's not true. Wait, it is true, damn it. I didn't try to murder hobo people that weren't out to get me in one way or another. So it feels bad to kill the dead horse people who may have been out to get me, but I don't know. That was just misunderstanding. They just couldn't handle the neutron style. That's true. Alright, let's go back. I'll do the inventory management. Sucks to lose my levels a little bit. But I guess I could always just restart it from here. It's not like I really got anything out of this DLC. The Old World Blues. Like, sure, we had the anti-poison stuff, which was nice, and would be nice again for the new one, but I was always complaining about that anyway.
What's up?
Gone get. I guess we did get a bunch of other, what do you call it? Implants? Actually, I did like the halo, but other than the halo. Why did I have cram on me? What do I have on me? There's something obvious. How did I feel like I got to 75 so easily last time? I just have a bunch of junk. I need my omelet. I put the incinerator away. Yeah, that's how I saved a lot of weight. I still want to keep it. There's the shovel. Okay.
Looking to join this caravan, huh?
Bye.
You looking for trouble, bud?
Psycho addict.
Hey, hey, hey!
Withdrawal's bad. I can sell you a fixer, but it won't be cheap.
Fixer? Never said I wanted to kick the habit. Guess I can use it when I run out of the good stuff. How much?
80.
That much for a dose? Fucking robbery! All right, here's your money. Don't spend it all in one place.
See, you're wearing a Pip-Boy and a vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit-Boy and a vault suit. So what?
What do you use your Pip-Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps, shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Did you notice I'm wearing one too?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your Pip-Boy isn't working. The screen's locked up and the reboot button's missing. I don't think your Pip-Boy works. I'd better go tell Jed. I'm not gonna tattle, but...
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pip-Boy. I mean, Pip-Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
Carry some of my gear and I'll keep my mouth shut. I don't really care. I want you to go on get. This expedition don't need you.
Fine. You win, asshole. Enjoy leading the expedition into a fucking ambush. Hope you all die.
He knew.
Damn good thing you came along. Now that Ricky... Nope. Hence this caravan.
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
Are you now?
Relax, I've done this.
All right. I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though, and I'll leave your ass after we take everything useful you crammed in your pack.
Let's go. Wait, we have 175 this time? Okay. Didn't he only give me 50 before?
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
God damn it, ambush! Cover people! What? Yourselves! Down! Ah! Holy shit! Stay low, people! Stay low! No! You die on me, won't you?
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Cover people! Watch yourself!
Stay low, people! Stay low!
Enough of this. We're sitting ducks here. Here I come.
I think I'd accidentally muted myself, or forgot to unmute myself after the cutscene. But anyway, I was saying, oh no, now I don't have jury rigging. That's the real kicker. And I don't think there's any way of saving these folks, despite my best efforts. That's what I get for not reloading. Did you all just miss my best freestyle rap ever? Yep. It's definitely the thing that I like to do. I be freestyling all of the time. Damn it. Alright, so what is the original quest here? I wonder if I could flame them out of here. They really made this man unkillable. Kind of figured that'd happen. Get me some buff out. Actually, I wonder if I could stall. I don't think this works because I tried it once. I don't think we could delay our fall by using the inventory things. They won't let me land there. I can't jump. Can I avoid talking to Squanto? I'm stuck. Okay, here we go. I've broken this DLC once, I can do it again. I wonder if grenade jumping is a thing. I haven't tried that. Not that I should. Oh. Oh. We're not going to be able to go up this. I knew it. Buff out, and then medics, and then heal. It won't let me go any further. So many good death poses. There you go. There's one for you. Oh, we definitely made that. Yeah. Yeah, there's like invisible walls all the way down. Oh, I'm slipping. Now let's try the buffalo strat again. I wonder. I made it. So I think the buffalo moving is me getting hurt. We float. Maybe we go further. It's too shallow. What if I don't touch that guy? I'm hidden. He's cheating. Ah. Hmm.
Hoy, white legs don't leave.
Bye. I wonder if a stealth boy will help. I doubt it. He sees me, he's cheating.
Hoy, what? You came from outside, didn't?
Can I land over there? Probably not. Actually, no.
Hoy, white legs don't.
I wonder if I'd live now. This might still be too far. Wait. Wait. You can do it. Make it. Did I just break it? I did. Obviously, we'd still have to go through the quest thing. But I did it. Three Marys. These blood splatters don't apply to me. Is this the path where I ended up fighting that lady and Daniel? Close enough. I thought he was aiming at that thing like target practice.
There are you.
See ya. Three Marys. It's a clock. Oh no, there's more of them. Maybe I should steal from her, but that'll just potentially take me in the way of other people. Weird. There's a real problem with self-combustion in this game, huh? In this universe. Did you guys ever see those documentaries about, like, self-combustion? That scared the crap out of me as a kid. You could just be reclining in your lazy boy and then all of a sudden, boop, you explode on the inside. Bone breaker? Katie, you saw them? How's that noise? Somebody just shooting a machine gun? Kinda, yeah. When I get through with them, they'll be the no legs. Without horns, you didn't see them? Became far less menacing when you discovered it happened pretty much only to old fat smokers, and it was probably the cause? Yeah. But, the documentaries didn't do the best job of framing things that way, huh? They're just like, these people blew up! Nobody knew why. Chain smoking was the style at the time. I almost would assume that this would have been the White Leg headquarters. Except there's no... what do you call it, discovery marker here or anything. This place kind of reminds me of the Great Khan Canyon. Damn, so I really couldn't fast travel back here if I wanted? So I guess we just keep going that way? What's all that? A lie. Uh-oh. Afraid of that. Ow. Let's not walk off the cliff toward death again.
I knew here's deep.
Must have been the wind.
Hug! Go!
Get out of here. That hurt. Katie, you remember intently watching a documentary about that when you were a kid, and at the end it was like, oh yeah, all of them are obese and smoked or were found like that next to a source of fire? There were a bunch of those random documentaries on TV when I was a kid. Was there something else? Oh yeah, these. It was surreal because it was so scary, and at the end it was such a letdown. Oh, another documentary series that really messed me up was the one of, like, this mystery disease case where these people just, like, kind of lost all motor function. And it's like early onset rigor mortis almost. Like, they would just become paralyzed. You know, like, affected a couple hundred people or something like that. And then it just went away. The fact that that thing could still be out there is terrifying. It's a giant thimble. I'm assuming this is the way I came from. But I didn't pick up anti-venom? Wait, I don't remember this. Oh. Firebomb. Doesn't mean I haven't been here. Wait, this? I don't think I did this. I do not claim responsibility. Hear more rattling. Okay, maybe it was me. Three Mary's Cavern. It's a bush or a tree. Anyway, okay, folks, I think I'll go ahead and call it here for the night after screwing up this DLC. Just to come back to intentionally screw it up. At least this time it's more intentional. But anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me. It was a bit of a weird, strange trip, but we'll try to go through it a little bit more honestly. Pun intended, I guess. Tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully I'll catch you all on the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.